Yoshi, are you awake? Huh. What? The static turned off, I think. Oh, it's finally off? Huh. I wonder what was the point of that. Well, of course you know the point, Yoshi, since you're the quote-unquote expert here, that it represented the entire world basically glitching. So, oh yes, of course. Ugh. Yes, I believe the world was glitching and it finally stopped. So what are we going to do now, Yoshi? I don't know exactly. Seems like we're stuck under the map. So maybe if we try to find a file and mess with it, maybe we could try programming to get us back up to the Horrormaster world. Is there any data or computers down here? I don't know. I've never been down here before, so if there's one thing I can't help with you guys, it's down here. I've never been below the map, so I don't know anything about this way out. Oh, come on. Why does the world keep glitching? We're below the map. Of course it's gonna be glitchy down here. The abstracted monster. What are you doing down here? Wow. I found a way to get down here. Do you know how to get out since you got down here? I don't know how to get out. I just went through the TV. How did you get through the TV? I went through a computer. And I went through the TV. A very glitchy computer. One where the screen was glitching. And what do you want from us? I wanted to give you guys a little warning about something. You all are stuck below the map. So, I just want to tell you all that this map is considered out of bounds, meaning that if you stay down here for more than 2 days, the program will kill you all. What? Wait, there's no way. How are we not dead yet? How long have we been asleep for? Oh, well, I don't know how long you've been asleep for, but all I know is in 2 days, you all will be gone, extinct, forever. And I just wanted to give you guys a little warning about that, because I am connected to this. Wait, you're connected to the things that happen? Not really, but what if I told you all I was a part of Kane's thoughts the whole time? Wait, you were a part of Kane's thoughts the whole time? Like you help him think and stuff? Well, I'm a part of his mind, and basically, I'm the brain part that tells him about what to do. Or suggestions, in fact. He didn't listen to me, so he did the opposite of what I wanted him to do. He made an adventure where he wanted to take you all to your past memories to make you all happy, but your memories wound up making you guys worse, more miserable, depressed. It goes on. And, well, that's how this happened. I saw everything. Yeah, you did, Yoshi. You corrupted the computer system and files. Meaning that you caused all of this. So it was your fault. You might think I'm the villain. Ha ha ha! Don't get me started. You're the villain, Yoshi. And it was all of your fault the whole entire time. Are you gonna try to kill us or something? No. I just feel like that's pointless. Y'all will be gone in 2 days anyways, so I don't want to waste my energy. I just wanted to give you all a warning. Yoshi. I'm good. I'm just gonna go down there, or something like that. This is wild. Hey, Jax. Why are you looking at him walking down there? Oh, what else am I supposed to do? Stare at your ugly face? What, you think I'm ugly? Oh, well, do you have a crush on me? Well, no, of course I don't have a crush. Romantic is cringe and gross. Of course I don't have a crush on anybody. Anyways, I'm just gonna go, way down there. There's like a little, like, a blanket down there, so I just want to go take a nap. But wait, you can't take a nap. We're gonna die in 2 days if we don't find a way out. Then, might be better if we just died. Because we don't gotta deal with corruption anymore. Because, if we just are able to get reincarnated and start our own lives again, well, I could just start a whole life where I don't have to be with all you freaks in that incident that happened to... What happened to you? Just ignore him for now. Well, we need to be worried about how we're gonna get out of here because I don't want to die. Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, we maybe should start thinking about how to escape instead of worrying about our feelings, kinda. Maybe he's right. I did mess everything up. I just wanted to tell everyone the truth about the Whoremaster world, and I just wanted to fix everything everyone was going through, and I didn't want anyone to go through their worst memories, or I didn't want anyone to be attacked by Cain or her or nothing, and I just messed everything up, and I can't help with anything. I don't even know where this area is. I mean, I know it's under the map, but I don't even know what part of the map we're underneath. I don't know if there's an exit down here or not, or nothing. And we're gonna be dying down here in 2 days if we don't find an exit. And at this point, it's just kind of hopeless. This place is like a maze. We're never gonna be able to find an exit in 2 days. We're just too human for this. We have energy. We need food, water. Just need everything. Just like a human being, and I don't know. It just feels like I'm about to. Hey, Ragava, Ginkle, why are you two here? Because we just wanted to talk to you. I don't deserve to be talking to. I messed everything up, and All of this was my fault. If it wasn't for me trying to mess with that computer, then we would have not been stuck down here. Yeah, but at the same time, you got us out of our miserable memories and stuff. Right, Ginkle? Yeah, our terrible memories. Terrible memory is it's kind of worse than death because you have to deal with miserably your whole life. We could have been stuck in those memories forever, and if it wasn't for you, we would have not been out. And if it wasn't for me, then we would have not been stuck down here, literally about to die in 2 days. Yeah, but I probably would have rather died than deal with Agatha's mom. She nearly killed us. Yeah, and just pure torture like that is almost worse than death, and I would honestly rather die than deal with torture. But both of them aren't good, really. I just feel like... I just feel guilt about myself. Feel guilty about you guys. I could have saved all of this from the start if I corrupted Kane's AI, but this whole adventure thing and me trying to find an exit for us, this whole stupid glitchy thing started. Well, hey, those adventures were kind of like torture too. Kane was doing nothing but hurting us, so you were trying to save us, and that's a good thing to do for other people. If you think about other people and trying to save them, doesn't matter if it's successful or fail, you will always be considered a good person. Really? Yeah, of course. I mean, just when you're trying to save people and stuff, there is absolutely nothing wrong with that. Sure, you might have made a few mistakes there and there, but at the end of the day, you just tried to save us. It's better to just try to save people than try absolutely nothing. I'm not sure what we would have been like if we continued those adventures. Well, I guess I did try to save you all, and that is a good thing to do. Exactly. Now you're getting my point. And I also wanted to mention one more thing. What is it? I just realized that I think I might have found a way that could, like 2 really important things that can keep us more stable and stuff. In the Horror Master world? Yeah. I mean, this stuff can work in the real world too, but it's most important here in the Horror Master world. Okay, what is it? So there's 2 important things that can keep people, stapled. Those 2 are friendships and physical support. And basically any other support, but physical is the most important one. Wait, why? I think it's because, just the feel of our hands are basically the only thing that makes us even feel human left. Sure, we have blood and stuff, but we don't really feel human when we're stuck in a glitchy simulation, and the feel of our hands don't make us feel human. And friendship is probably even more important than that, because friendship basically is how support starts and stuff. If you stick to each other and stuff, then you can figure out more problems together. Or if you're having a rough time, a friend can be there to support you. Yeah, geez, right. I never thought of that. Yeah, if you choose to separate yourself from the people you're close with, or just simply don't talk to anyone, and you have a more likely chance of losing your mind and abstracting. It's just in this world you don't really want to be alone a lot of the time. You always want to have a friend with you that can be there to support you and just make you feel happier about yourself. The Hornmaster world is a tough place to live, and there could definitely be better places to live out here. But if we could have survived the Hornmaster world for this long, we can pretty much survive anything. Don't be like Shax, where he just likes to separate himself from everything. Make sure you're always with someone, or somebody that will be there to help you. And if you don't have anyone to talk to, you got me and Gingle to be there for you. I never had this good of a friendship in a long time. I do have friends, but it doesn't feel as connected as this. Well, now you got one. Well, you actually got two. We will figure this out together. Now we are a team. And we are gonna figure this out, right? Yeah, of course. What about you, Yoshi? Everything has a solution. Every problem does. And I think we can figure this out. Thank you both very much. No problem. Let's go back to the group and we can figure this out. Yes. Of course I will do that. We will do it. And we are gonna find a way out together. Yeah, is right. Of course, my blanket glitched out. Hey, if you need anyone to talk to, I'm here. You can be honest with me. I know I've kind of been too hard on you the past couple of days, and if I have to be honest with you, I know, like, I have a pretty good idea of what issues you might have. I don't have issues. It seems like you do. Why do you keep yourself separated from everybody? Why do you always seem miserable all the time, and it seems like you're not pushing around people as much? That's because it got boring. No, I don't think that is the reason particularly. I think there's something else that you're hiding from all of us. And you can be 100% honest with me and talk to me about some things. I won't be mad at you or anything. Just kind of a little concerned about you. Maybe leaving yourself behind from escaping if we get a chance to. Last time we tried to escape, you didn't even want to come with us, and everything got messed up at the end because of you. I can tell you've had past trauma, and I can see it right through your face that you have past trauma. You know, it's funny, the Hornmaster was saying the same exact thing to me, but, you know, I don't need any support or help from you freaks. I got myself all taken care of. I'm not even abstracting or nothing. I just want to sit alone because all of you are boring. Mark my words. Yeah, looks like I can't find anywhere that could look like where we could find an exit, maybe. I've been looking around and trying to see, like, if there's a possibility of a way to leave, but it just looks like there aren't. Well, that's okay. I have a lot more confidence now. You do? Why? Well, they were there for me. Yeah, we are gonna find an exit no matter what. Koopa just looked around and he couldn't find the exit. Well, maybe there's one hidden somewhere, maybe. Yeah. Maybe we have to mess with the file's code or something, or maybe we can try glitching through, like, a wall or something, maybe. Maybe, but I wouldn't really know how that works. Wait, I just know the perfect thing. What is it? I can't explain them. We would have to find somewhere private to talk about these guys because they're not going to allow me to mention them. Do you know, like, what would be a good hiding spot? Somewhere where we're a bit isolated to the point where we can't, where they can't hear us. They can basically hear us anywhere we talk, and we have to talk in quiet, dark areas. Why don't we talk about in the room we just talked to each other in? Yeah, anything to get answers, because we cannot die in 2 days. Yeah, I don't want to die in 2 days. Me either. Wait, Pomini, where did you go? To talk to Jax. He's just, I don't know. What, not changing or talking to you about anything? Yeah. Kind of feel bad for the guy. I know he's like a big bully and stuff, but I know he has some deep feelings deep down. I know what you mean. I tried a couple of times and it just didn't work. I continue to try, but it just seems like it doesn't work. Well, we can worry about that later. Right now, we need to go find a quiet spot to talk to you guys about them. Alright, everybody, welcome. So, yeah, this is probably the only quiet place we could possibly talk. Since the Fairies thinks this is basically, like... The Fairies? Yeah, the Fairies. Since the Fairies think this is a dark, empty, quiet area, they won't be able to hear us. Oh, you're finally gonna tell us about the Furies? Yes. Because I think they're gonna be important. Hold on, everybody. I'm gonna go get, Jax. What Jax? Why? We didn't waste much time. We gotta find an exit as fast as we can. I know, I just feel like he needs to hear about this, so he could maybe be helpful to us later. Because as a bigger team and with more people, it makes better teamwork if we have more people, and it just feels weird to not include him. Alright, well, yeah, you're right. You can go get Jax real quick. Alright, I will. For me. I know anymore. My thoughts. Come on, Tex. We have to go. Wait. Hold on. Wait. Where are we going? I'm taking you to a room where Yoshi's gonna be explaining about the theories. Well, I don't care about that stuff. Yeah, but you should be listening to all of it though, because we have a plan of leaving. How are we gonna escape this? Yoshi, come on. Wait, I didn't ask for this. Alright, I got checks here, everyone. Alright. I'll explain to you guys about the theories, but we must be very quiet about this. Because remember, I could get deleted for this, okay? It's all good. Alright, so the theories are basically, they were created on the one being in the Elder Gods, as you guys already know. And their role, so the one being's role was to basically all he had to do was create the universe, and he's basically the one that created everything, like the universe, the planets, the stars, everything. The Elder Gods' roles was to make sure to always be there if someone needed help, and you know, like if anyone got in trouble with a villain, they'd always be there to stop them, since they were like the most powerful being on the in the universe outside the one being. And then the theories were different. They weren't about power. They were about nature. They're basically a cosmetic force of nature, and they basically create universe. They basically keep the nature balanced. They keep the characters balanced, the simulation balanced, the computers balanced, the nature balanced, the animals. Basically anything you can think of that's a part of us, blood, DNA, are all being kept balanced by the theories. Nothing would have been balanced between birth and, you know, how I say this, us, like our bodies, if it wasn't for them. They're basically a force. They aren't really physical. They don't make a physical appearance. You can kind of think of them as dust, kinda. But, like, they have the signs. It's just that you can't, like, touch them or anything. I mean, that goes the same with one being an Elder Gods. But but Elder Gods kind of look like a more, like, giant blue version of a regular human. And the one being is basically a giant head, obviously, until it decides to, you know, make a, you know, appearance, kinda. But, like he did in Dead Aftermath. But, the Elder Gods died a long time ago because they went up against war with the Elder Gods, or the Elder Gods were going up against the One Being, because the One Being was putting too much control on them, and they fought him. They died. The Elder Gods, so they no longer exist. But but the Furies still lived, because you can't really kill the Furies. The only way you can kill the Furies is by using a corrupt file on the system to kill them, which of course is not what we want. We want to keep them around, and that's how we keep everything balanced. And that's basically who the Furies are. Okay, well, that's pretty cool, but what does this have to do with our plan of escaping? So my plan is we need a computer for this, but I'm not sure where to find one. We gotta find some sort of computer, maybe, and corrupt the code of this area, and like, try, like, and then just hoping that it will take us up into outer space so we can meet the Furies. So like it corrupts the underground and it just telewarps us. Think of it as like a video game glitch. When you hack something, it can just do all types of wacky things to the game. That's basically what this is, except only more complicated. But I believe we could do it. And that's my plan. If we can talk to the Furies about the exit, then that could work perfectly. Do Furies also like control exits and stuff? No. But like, if anyone were to know an exit, it'd be them. Because remember, they control the nature. That includes wood also, which is what doors are made of. Or metal. They control metal too. They're basically just natural force. That's all they are. They're nature. And if we can talk to them about some exit, then I think we can get out. We just need to find some computer. Kaner, did you just spawn in a computer? Yes, I did do that. It's a secret ability I have. What ability is it called? I'll explain it later. Right now we gotta get working on this before we eventually die. He's right, guys. We gotta get to work because we have super little time left. Alright, let's get to work on this. So your goal is just to break the computer? Yeah, so it's, if I type in a corrupt code, the computer will glitch, and I can glitch us out of this place to get us to the universe. Wait, if we're out of this place, though, does that mean we won't have a limited time to live left? Well, no, some glitch happened where basically we only have like 2 days left to live. Wait, I thought it was just because we were down here, though. Well, yeah, but since we're still messing with the files, we're like still being affected by that. I'm all confused, though. Yeah, this isn't making a lot of sense. It'll make sense soon. Yoshi, are you sure this is a good idea? Trust me, it will be. Yeah. What are you doing? Just give it a second. Here we are. I knew that would work. Wow, I actually can't believe that worked. We are out of that place. Exactly. If we can find the Furies, which this place should slowly travel us to the Furies, I should be able to connect with them and talk to them and see if they can give us an exit, which I believe they can. Wait, you said this plan would work though, right? Well, yes, of course. Well, not 100%, but it's worth giving it a shot, and I believe it can work. Are you sure about this, Yoshi? I believe this can work, and if it doesn't, we can try something else. Just think positive. Well, I just wanted to say that. Oh, hi, Horn Master. Hi, Koopa. How are you doing? I'm doing good. That's good. Whoa, what? Look how beautiful this is. We never get to explore places like this. Well, we did in the Dead Aftermath, but we don't really get to go into the universe often. It kind of seems like we do, though. The Dead Aftermath was only like a month ago. Well, I guess that's true. Whoa. Oh, look at that little star. Doesn't that make you think of anything? No, it doesn't. Well, it reminds me of something. What does it remind you of? A friend I had once. He passed away, unfortunately, though. I'm sorry to hear that. How did he die? Well, she got killed by my mom. Was your mom like a murderess or something? Not really, but I guess that kind of would be a good answer at the same time. So, do you know when we're gonna get there? I don't think it should take that much longer. Wow, this is super fun to float in. Yeah, you're kind of right. It's kind of fun floating around. Whoa. It actually kind of feels nice to not have gravity for once. Wait, whoa! Oh, you just telewarped in as well. Okay. Wait, what's going on here? Yes. Really? You guys. Look, I'm sorry for that betrayal I did back in, 2020. And I know I should have not done that. Wait, what betrayal was it? I'll explain it later. Yeah, sorry for killing, the Invincible Voice and kicking out Ken the Butcher. Oh, that's what he's talking about. And I really didn't mean to do that, and I deeply apologize for everything. I just thought I was in danger when the Invincible Voice started to fight me, and I no other way to defend myself but to, fight him, and it wound up in me accidentally killing him, and I deeply want to apologize. I will do literally anything to get what I want from you free. Wow. That broke one of our 120 rules. And you broke it. And you're not allowed to communicate with us again. Let's try, you'll be sent off back down to where you were. Wait. Look. We're not asking for too much, okay? I know you three are mad at me. And I know I was disqualified from being the hand of the Furies. And I know I lost my nature powers to create nature, but I will do I'm not asking for too much. listen, okay? Look, me and the other characters. If you don't, I know you guys don't know who they are. This is Pomni, Kaner, Ragappa, Ginkle, Hornmaster, Koopa, and Jax. And of course, you know I'm Yoshi. You know me, obviously. Duh. Anyways, so we've been dealing with this AI named Kane the past couple of days, and he's been going actually it's been like a single day now. Yeah, it only lasted like, no, it's been like all of today. Yeah, dang, I'm losing time. What are you trying to explain to us? Because you're stuttering a lot. Look, I'm nervous. I'm sorry. Okay, but listen, we've been dealing with this AI Kane, and he's been losing his absolute mind. And all I'm asking for from you guys is we just want an exit. We just want an exit out of here. We've been going through constant pain and torture the past couple of days through this AI Kane, and the world squished so bad that we fell below the map, and now we're affected of dying in 2 more days if we don't do anything. That's right. If you guys don't do anything, me and all of these other characters will be gone in literally 2 days. Do you want me to be gone? Do you want anyone else in this world to be gone? You three are literally... If it wasn't for you three, nature wouldn't exist. Humans wouldn't exist. None. Nothing. No Putchies, no humans, nothing. Do you really want to let go of all of that? I'm not asking for too much. I literally want an exit. Alright. Our goal is to not let humans die. So we'll give you an exit. Really? Yes. We can't create an exit for you guys. Where do you want the exit to take you all? To the real world. Alright. We will be creating an exit. So... Just stand there for a couple of minutes while we create one. Thank you. I seriously appreciate it. And you are some of the greatest beings I could have ever asked for. And I'm sorry for what happened in 2020. It's fine. But just stand there. All of you, just stand there for a couple of minutes while we get this exit door ready. Okay. Aren't we gonna see each other in the real world? Of course we will. Why wouldn't we? It's just gonna be kind of weird to not see each other the way we usually are. Like I said the one time we were escaping, we'll always be there for each other, no matter what we look like, and no matter what our lives are. We can start a new life together. All of us. We all start a fresh life. We'll still be there for each other. And our friendship will stay the same in everything. Life is just gonna go back to the way it's always been. Just typical life. You know, taxes, jobs, blah, blah, blah. And, of course, there will be consequences for our actions, which there always should be. Everything will stick the same now. It's just why this new life we are having is gonna be gray. And it's gonna be much better than the current state we have. She's right, guys. I 100% agree. I'm just ready to get out of here. Wait, if you are not sure if you are a human, can you get into the real world? Yeah, I believe I can. I mean, even if I wasn't a human, they'd probably give me a new human design, maybe, but not 100% sure. But even if I don't make it out with you all, I'm just hoping the best for all of you. Yes, you all deserve freedom, and you all deserve to live in peace. That's how life is supposed to be. That's how life is supposed to be. Peaceful and not terrible. Everyone's supposed to be happy in their own way. No matter what makes them comfortable, or what friends they have, or even what they look like. Any part of you should always like about yourself. And everyone should be liking every person they meet. And nobody should be doing bad things. We should be helping the world. And I hope the best for all of us. But what about, like, where we're gonna live? I don't have any family left, really. My family members are all gone, and none of us even have houses in the real world. Well, I do. Me free. I had my own house. I can't remember. What about you, Jax? Well, of course I do. Very great and wonderful. Alright, let's see. I just want to apologize to the characters for everything I've done. I'm ready to apologize to them. Now, where are they? Good news, guys! The exit door is all ready to be shown. And you guys can just walk in it, and you'll all be in the real world. Hey! What are you all doing here? None of you are supposed to be in this area! Wait, what? What? Yeah, you guys aren't supposed to be up here. You guys were supposed to be in the areas I allow you all. Now, I will be sending you guys back to... Well, actually... You guys keep trying to exit, aren't you? Maybe I should just send you all somewhere where there is no exit. That was an actual exit. We made it out! Almost! Oh my god. I can't. It's just hopeless. No, it's not! King screwed us up this time. He really did. He did us dirty. He doesn't want us to leave clearly. Sure, He didn't delete the theories. He pushed them away, far away from us. And sure, we might only have 2 more days left to stay alive. But I know this for a fact. We are getting out as soon as possible.